Hello, everyone. Today it's my team. We're presenting Tesla in Thailand. Uh, First slide, next one.
Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Katie and I'll be talking about culture. Culture refers to the beliefs, customs, traditions, art, norms, and knowledge established by members of all groups of people. It includes both values and material objects. It can be defined as people's behavior and way of life. Why is culture important? Our identities, behaviors, and worldviews are shaped by culture, which is a basic component of human society. Next slide. Why is culture relevant today? There are various reasons why culture is still very important in our connected and fast changing society. The increasing pace of globalization has made it more and more important for individuals, businesses, and international relations to successfully navigate and comprehend culture differences. A person's culture helps them stay connected to their roots while adjusting to new circumstances by giving them a feeling of continuity and identity in the face of fast social and technical change. Many national economies rely heavily on the culture and creative sectors, which also propel economic activity in the world that is becoming more and more service oriented. Modern society has undergone major changes as a result of the emergence of digital culture brought about the internet and social media. Global peace building and conflict resolution initiatives depend on an appreciation and respect of the cultural diversity.
Uh, if we talk about goals and objectives of Tesla in Thailand, we can say that our mission is to explore how Tesla can better understand and adapt to Thailand culture for success business integration. Our goals is to understand cultural role, highlight why culture awareness is critical for Tesla global success, connect culture and management, analyze how Tesla culture shape its management style and decision making, and objective also link culture and international business, use culture frameworks, rank culture dimension, and recommend actions. It's provide uh, sustainability steps for Tesla to adapt its strategy to fit Thailand culture. Uh, when we talk about the relationship between culture and management, it involves how beliefs, values, and behaviors influence organizational operations. For example, in certain culture like Japan, leaders often take a directive approach, making decision making process with little input from other. In contrast, like in European countries, tend to favor a more collaborative style where all voices are valid. Communication also varies widely. In Japan, communication is often uh, indirect, relying heavily on nonverbal keys, while in US people prefer a more direct style. This can greatly impact motivation. Individualistic culture often drive workers through personality incentives, whereas collectivist culture emphasize teamwork and group success. Next one. And now let's consider the link between culture and international business. Culture shapes how companies engage with the world. For instance, in some cultures, focused on building relationships and trust before getting down to business, while other prioritize facts and swift conclusions. In terms of decision making, some society value collective argument, which can be slow, while other, like in US, often favor quick individuals' decisions. Additionally, understanding leadership dynamics is vital in hierarchy cultures. Leaders are seen figures of authority, whereas more egalitarian culture expect collaboration. Workplace values different too. In the US, individual achievement are often celebrated, while in Japan, group loyalty and paramount. This culture diversity extend to making strategy where humor may be effective in US, but less so in countries like Germany, where a more traditional approach is preferred.
Okay, everyone. So we'll be presenting about Tesla now. Tesla is an American multinational automotive and clean energy company headquartered in Austin, Texas. The company designs and manufactures range of products including electric vehicles, cars and trucks, battery energy storage system from home to grid scale, solar panels and solar roof tiles, related products and services. Tesla is recognized as one of the world's most valuable companies in the leading automaker globally with a market capitalization exceeding 550 billion US dollars. So Tesla's vision, mission and values are to become the most attractive automobile company of the 21st century by spearheading the world's shift to electric vehicles. This vision emphasizes Tesla's commitment to leading the global transition to electric vehicles with a strong focus on renewable energy as a central part of its strategy. Mission Tesla's mission is accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. This mission reflects Tesla's goal of speeding up the goal shift towards using renewable energy. Initially, Tesla focused on sustainable transport, but under Elon Musk's leadership, the mission expanded to cover all aspects to sustainable energy. So the key points are acceleration, global transition, and sustainable energy. Values: doing the best, taking chances, respect, continuous learning, and environmental responsibility serve as guiding values for its employees and partners. Background: Tesla was founded in July 2023 to 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tampening as Tesla's Motors, named in honor of inventor Nikola Tesla. The company started with a focus on producing electric vehicles, and in February 2004, Elon Musk became the largest shareholder with a 6.5 million investment. Musk joined as chairman of the board and later became CEO in 2008. To accommodate its expanding production, it needs first one was located in Nevada and the others one were built in Buffalo, New York and Shanghai, China. With the introduction of Powerwall in 2015 and the acquisition of Solar City in 2016 to further its foray into solar energy. Tesla also engaged in the energy storage market. As a result, as a result, the firm rebranded itself as Tesla Inc. in 2017. Tesla's global reach. As the global market for electric vehicles keeps expanding quickly, Tesla has continuously increased its global footprint in several important areas. An examination of Tesla's worldwide activities shed light on the scope and accomplishments of this approach thus far. Vehicle deliverance and manufacturing footprint. Sales and services center. With more than 6,000 Tesla owned stores in Europe and North America, the business direct sales approach offers a high level of global branding. This strategy will keep assisting in the growth of global markets. Charging infrastructure: there are already more than 30,000 plugs in the vast global network of Tesla's superchargers, most of which are located in developing economies. Tesla's market entry research: the company's method to entering new markets and guaranteed ongoing growth has been shown by the depth in analysis of Tesla's global expansion and market inter- market entry strategy, and more through explanation of a few crucial components of Tesla's market and entry strategy is proved below. Initial targeting of niche markets: Tesla initially focused on affluent tech-savvy and environmentally conscious consumers in developed regions, primarily in North America and Europe. Border max segmentation for sustainable growth: Tesla has consistently widened its target market in order to maintain long-term growth and take a bigger chunk of growth environmental market. Geographic expansion: Tesla has concentrated on growing in areas like Europe and Asia, especially China. Maintaining a luxury image: Tesla continues to cater to high-end consumers through models like upcoming Roadster, which highlight cutting-edge performance and maintains Tesla's image as a technological leader in environmental innovation. Global production and distribution strategy: these factories only not reduce transportation costs but also allows Tesla to meet regional demand more efficiently, adapt to local regulatory requirements, and mitigate risk associated with supply chain disruptions. Local production: by manufacturing vehicles closer to its target market, Tesla can adjust to regional preference and reduce delivery times. Marketing and branding strategy: Tes- Tesla's marketing and branding strategy is a core part of the global market entry report. Innovation and technology leadership: Tesla's brand is synonymous with edge cutting technology, innovation, and sustainability. Direct to consumer sales: Tesla bypasses traditional dealership models by selling directly to consumers through its website and company owned stores. Localization and cultural adaptation: as Tesla expands globally, localization has become critical to its success. Ensures that Tesla's products and making resonate with local consumers and comply with regional regulations. Marketing localization: for instance, it campaigns in China emphasizes affordability and government initiatives, while in Europe the focus might be on sustainability and performance. Product adjustment: Tesla also makes slight adjustments to its vehicle to meet local regulatory requirements and consumers' preference. For example, the Model 3 is produced in China, contains more regionally sourced components to align with local supply chains demand and government regulations. Localization and service: Tesla ensures that its centers and charging infrastructures are adapted to meet special needs of each market, including local driving conditions and customer support expectations. Political risks: as a multinational corporation, Tesla faces a wide range of political risks in its global expansion efforts. These risks, which will differ from country to country, can lead changes in regulation, shifts in trade policies, geopolitical tensions, and decisions that affect its operating. Navigating these risks is crucial for Tesla as it continues to grow its market presence world. Regulatory and policy risk: as significant concerns for Tesla, particularly since its success so closely tied to environmental policies promoting electric vehicles, geopolitical risk. These regions often experience frequent charges in leadership, corruption, and inconsistent enforcement of regulations. For instance, Tesla planned entry into India has been slowed by disagreement over duties and local production requirements. COVID-19 pandemic has introduced new political risks for Tesla. Responses to pandemic including lockdowns, health regulations, and supply chain disruption have directly impacted Tesla's operation. For example, Tesla first production halts at its Fremont, California plant due to mandates aimed by at curbing the spread of the virus. Tesla's strategic alliances. Tesla has established several strategic alliances and partnerships over the years to enhance its technological development, streamline its supply chain, and support its growth. Key partners included. These collaborations have played a significant role in Tesla's ability to innovate, scale production, and maintain a competitive edge in the electric vehicle and energy storage market. Panasonic. The partnership began in 2009 and has been crucial for Tesla's battery production. Demi, Daimler, the collaboration started also in 29 with Daimler acquired a 9% stake in Tesla for 50 million. Toyota has invested 50 million in Tesla in 2010 and sold its Numi factory in Fremont to Tesla for 42 billion, which became Tesla's first automotive production facility. NVIDIA, while Tesla has used NVIDIA's hardware for its autopilot system, including the drive, Tesla announced in 2019 that it has developing its own AI chips. However, Tesla still uses NVIDIA GPUs in its neutral network training supercomputer. Piedmont Lithium in 2020, Tesla signed a 5-year deal with Piedmont Lithium for the supply of high purity lithium ore from Piedmont's North Carolina project. Glencore. Tesla reached an agreement with Glencore to buy up to 6,000 tons of cobalt per year. LG Chem Energy Solution. Tesla's agreement with LG Chem in 2020 was significant move to diversity its battery supply chain. This partnership was primarily aimed at supporting Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory, which produces vehicles for the Chinese market and for export. Contemporary Amperex technology. Tesla's partnership with Contemporary Amperex technology announced in 2020 marked Tesla's entry into using lithium iron phosphate batteries for its standard range vehicles. Vale and Talon Metals. In January 2022, Tesla signed a deal with Talon Metals Corp for the supply of 75,000 tons of nickel concentrates from the Tamarack Nickel Project in Minnesota.
Okay, now we will be going into the Trompenaars Hampton Turner framework that we use to analyze both Thailand and the US and their compatibility. So, to start off, Trompenaars and Hampton Turner framework is a cultural model developed to help understand how the cultural differences across countries can impact organizational structure, their behavior, and leadership. As we can see on the chart, uh, Thai culture in general prefers particularism over universalism. This means that for problem solving and specific situations, they prefer to keep it specific and not have one overarching rule. In terms of individualism and communitarianism, Thailand is more communitarian. and thus the culture has a bigger emphasis on group harmony, as seen through many companies in Thailand having a family culture. This also affects the decision making, as we prefer collective decision making and shared responsibilities of tasks. In terms of specific or diffused, Thailand is more diffuse, which means that the culture, by and large, has blurred lines between professional and personal life, with greater emphasis on indirect communication. Neutral and effective, as we can see, Thailand is more neutral than effective, which even compared to the US, which leads to emotions being kept in check and rationality being valued during the work in business. Achievement and ascription. Thailand leads more towards ascription, meaning that status is assigned based on factors like age, family backgrounds, titles, or roles. Sequential versus synchronic. Thailand views time as more synchronic than sequential. This leads to the idea that time is flexible and multitasking is common, with less focus on strict schedules. Internal versus external control. Thai culture believes more in external control, meaning that they believe in adapting to external forces rather than controlling the external forces. The second framework we'll be using to analyze the cultural differences is the GLOBE framework, and this one will be applied to the home country of Tesla, being US. So GLOBE, or also known as the Global Leadership and Organizational Behavior Effectiveness, is a research model developed to help understand how the cultural differences between different countries can affect the organizational structure, the behavior, and leadership and management across different countries. To use GLOBE in this project, we have this chart given to us by the official GLOBE website, and in it we can see that for each for each of these 9 aspects, there is a purple bar and a blue bar, which represents in practice versus in value. So one is more outside work, while the other one is more strictly in a business setting. And then the triangles on each bar represent where the US stand, while the blue line represents the average of countries. So first off, high performance orientation. The US scores high on this performance orientation matrix, indicating that there is a strong emphasis on results, meritocracy, and continual improvement in the US. They also reward those with high performances. In terms of assertiveness, they are medium. The US scores in the middle, indicating that culture values direct communication and taking initiative, but also values cooperation. In the US culture, people are relatively comfortable with confrontation and openly expressing themselves. There's a high future orientation, or relatively high. The US scores relatively high here, showing a preference for forward thinking and long term goals and future planning. It also shows that they prefer innovation and strategic planning. Humane orientation, in the US, they scored highly here, showing that individuals in the US prefer to be more humane, caring, and altruistic. Institutional collectivism. The US scores moderately in institutional collectivism, indicating that group oriented behavior in the corporate world is not highly prioritized, but only slightly prioritized, and uh, this can be attributed to the highly individualistic nature of the US. In group collectivism, the US scores moderately high in group collectivism and slightly higher in this form than institutional collectivism. This indicates that the culture values loyalty and cohesion in a tight knit group, such as families and our friends, over the collectivism in an institution. Gender egalitarianism. The US scores relatively high in this, indicating that there are efforts made to achieve gender equality, and it also indicates that the US strives for gender equality. Power distance. In the US, power distance is relatively low, indicating that there is little tolerance for hierarchical structure and inequality of power, showing that in the US, individuals prefer a flatter organizational structure where each individual has nearly equal rights. And lastly, uncertainty avoidance. The US scores relatively low in uncertainty avoidance, meaning that individuals in the US are comfortable with ambiguity and taking risks. Next up is Thai with the ranking of each of these.
Okay. For the ranking of the Jonathan Hunter, Turner, and Dimension, in the Thailand reticulism relationship, guys were on the informant Tesla Universalism for the global uniform rule, redact, redact, record, recommendation, adapt global standard to the local context and relationship. For the individual listen and community community communication in the Thailand communication of focus on the group harmony on the Tesla individualism em, emphasize emphasize emphasizes individual achievement recommend that recommendation um, promotes teamwork while maintain innovation and personal contribution uh, for achievement and subscription. In the Thailand subscription status based on the uh, seniority Tesla achievement uh, standard based on the measures. For the dimension respect hierarchy-wise fostering and for driver culture, benefits and they feel in the Thailand they feel personal and professional life of for the Tesla for the Tesla reflects clear division between rule recordation in the core in the fourth core relation building into the business practice. For the writing of the robot culture dimension, the former orientation, Tesla prioritizes innovation, for efficiency and research, rewarding employment for the pushing, listening and driving technological breakthrough. For the future orientation, Tesla highly future focused, emphasizing long-term sustainability with the pioneering idea in the electric bicycle for the sol- solar energy and self touring technology. For the acceptance, Tesla for Tesla for the test decision making and ecologists in employer to the make in invited and challenge convert converting converting an idea aligns with it the rich talking culture uncertainty avoidance Tesla invested risk and uncertainty talking on the high risk uh, venturous and touring in the ambiguity at part of the disrupted business apart for the cultural training for the Tesla employer introduction to Thai culture, key area for the focus, hierarchy and respect for the authority for the distinct type business culture, while its security and authority employment should be accept leader for the maintain and should respect in other section for the group harmony and collectivism. Team success arise high over individual achievement. Employer should focus on the teamwork and maintain group harmony in indirect communication and maintain fair communication in the Thailand in the indirect and maintain this dignity faith in the cultural avoid direct skepticism and for the harmony in the conversation for on the last social etiquette and relationship building understanding tie the custom like the white screen either white or building personal uh, relationship to information active chanting business tie. Thank you guys.